Hey there, Justice 3 Gaming, and welcome back to another daily dose of gaming with me, Justice. And today's game is Marvel Strike Force, and it is time to see what's going on today in RTA, where I quickly review the trait bannings, character bannings, and show you the comp that I came up with to take care of all of my dailies and or weeklies. So, before we get started, I have to ask, if you're brand new to the channel and you like this kind of content, please consider following me right here on twitch.tv/Justice3Gaming. If you are a bigger fan of YouTube, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and turn on the notifications bell so you know when I'm uploading the latest episode of Today in RTA or any of my unlocks just for you guys. So let's go over the bannings. Today we've got Controller and Mystic, which are the trait bannings, and those are my favorites because they make you, they force you to actually be more creative in your theory craft when coming up with a team in RTA. RTA is a little bit different of an animal than some of the other modes, so you gotta kind of be careful with that. Baron Zemo, Phyla-Vell, Kestrel, Silver Surfer, and Gamora are the character ones. Now, as far as I could tell so far, character bans are just made and put in place to keep things fair. You know, making sure that you're being creative and having fun. So here is the team that I came up with, kind of a classical composition. Some of the bigger players that normally show up in RTA are not here this time around. So I have Captain America Sam, Shang-Chi, Maria Hill, Nick Fury, and Moondragon. This positioning is very purposeful given that the Captain Sam corner here is very HP heavy, especially with Nick Fury here. And it keeps everybody away from Moondragon. Now, Moondragon I use as a very special utility tool on this particular team because anytime I get any of those positive statuses that might be piling up on the outside of this team, she's going to take those down right away, and then it allows Shang-Chi to just wreak havoc and all kinds of damage on the field. Nick Fury is here because I tell you guys this all the time, that the most important thing in RTA, like some of the other modes really, it's more so here than anywhere else, you gotta win turn one. So speed is king. And what Nick Fury is going to do here, he's going to grant speed up to everybody on the team, and if we're lucky, a little bit more than that. Maria Hill is a huge player here by way of healing, even though this team is very heal heavy. Shang-Chi heals himself with his deadly hands. Maria Hill, every time a deflect is hit, there's a 50-50 shot that she's going to heal the most injured person on the field, and that doesn't need to be any one person. The biggest likelihoods will be Captain Sam or Shang-Chi. A lot of people do try to get my Maria Hill, but she's a little more hardier than most people. But Nick Fury right now is the soft spot on this team, but he's not a pushover, so he buys just enough time for anybody that gets distracted for the rest of the team to really destroy whatever's out on the field. Now, I will point out that this comp is very, very good. I haven't lost once yet, and I absolutely had destroyed the dailies like super fast. Like the fights went really, really fast. It might be the selections, and I'm hoping I waited to like around 2 to 3 because then I'm not having to come in with comps that are 250,000 below me. But you never know what's going to go on in RTA around this time of the day. Now, it is Sunday. A lot of people are already done doing their daily or weekly things on Sunday. Hopefully we get some really tough comps out there and really test this squad. I will point out Moondragon, even though she's really slow on the back end of this team, she's going to put down a really big defense down. But generally speaking, she's just slow enough to where I'm starting to think about switching her out with someone who does a lot more than what she can do, because damage and speed sort of work hand in hand here in RTA. And Wolverine is an absolute monster right now when it comes to bleed damage. So that could be very, very good for me. But she is a skill character also, which works extremely well with this team. So I don't want to ruin that synergy. I mean, you got Marie Hill, you got Fury's right hand. You get a lot of awesome stuff coming out right here. Heal self and all heroes for higher allies with this character's max health, and all other allies 10% with this character's max health. Clear all negative status effects, just a lot of stuff. She's got 7 that she's taking away just by being with these guys. Alright, so the usual spiel here is, if you haven't been here on the show before, of course, give me a follow right here on Twitch. But I go through about 10 fights with you guys. I don't, beat this thing to death, and we really try to gauge on a minor level how well this team actually does, and hopefully we pick up some really awesome fights that can be very exciting. So I do tally them up in my little book. That way I don't lose track or waste your guys' time. But it's also to take down some really interesting notes if I see anything that I might not know. Of course, if you guys know something that I do not, please let me know in the chat or in the comments below, because I love learning new things that I don't know beforehand. OMG. Are we going to be able to do this? Maybe. I think maybe Moondragon's going to save this one for me. I am going to go after that Shatterstar. And let's see here, that Nick is a very soft spot. Ooh, that's a big Maria Hill. Alright, and Sam's got the taunt, which is totally cool. Because I'm going to pick up the taunt myself, but after is better than before. Good one, Big B Bear. Ooh, you got Shang-Chi. Oh, not Shang-Chi, duh. Silver Samurai. He's a really good character. As of right now, anybody that did pick him up the other day, his HP doesn't hold up so well, so I do recommend using a healer class. At least to start with. Alright, let's see what the quick take is. Good team. This is not a pushover team. This is a great comp, and if you got these characters, you definitely want to use them. But I specifically designed this particular group to counter this, because they got no recourse against Shang-Chi and Moondragon. See, that's the move you got to do right there. It's just unfortunate that he didn't have the power to take down Shang-Chi. That's exactly what I would do. And Nick Fury is the soft spot, so that's where we're gonna go next. It's gonna let Maria Hill use her ult more than likely. Nope, they went for the summon. Oh yeah, that's a good move. You got to get Shang-Chi out of there. It's just there's too much sustain on this team. Oh, I think they can do it. They got it. Nice job, King. You think you can get me? I don't think you can. Ooh, it's a 5 red star Maria Hill. Alright, what are you, Sam? You're 7 red. You're 7 stars, but then Maria Hill is the soft spot. Here comes the army.
Uber Eats is loaded up with your favorites. So what's your number one? Is it a double bacon cheeseburger or mommy tacos? All the foods you crave from the restaurants you love, all in one place. Tonight I'll be eating with Uber Eats. Order now.
Are you just trying to make me quit by waiting out the clock? That was a really good effort. Even though the way that went down, this was the move to go for. Shang-Chi just has to go. Otherwise, this would have gone a lot quicker than it did. As much as I tried to like mix and move stuff around, I could not find, or at least I did enough fights, I could not find a team that could take the one I'm using the one I'm using down at all. You have to have that Shatterstar long shot somehow and get it done. I would try to use some kind of Astonishing X-Men maybe. But there's not a lot out there right now that can take this team down. I went for Black Bolt because Black Bolt has that power to take down my summons. Probably should have gone for Shocker earlier. Like, anything short of a mirror match seems like everything is just getting obliterated right now. Like I was saying, like, most of the fights, the big chunk, usually like the day of or like the day after, I usually do like this really huge chunk of fights just to get everything settled. So that way I don't feel pressured in any of my fights. And the fights were just going boom, 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 super fast. Like, yeah, this comp is no good. I mean, this is a really good choice if you're putting together a team. Like, if these are the power players you're dealing with, that's not bad. But literally, just on speed and damage, I'm beating them on every front right now. Ooh, that is a really good squad, man. Shift E1. I mean, there are no pushovers outside of war, that's for sure. I mean, Shang-Chi's a monster. Let's face it. I mean, he's probably one of the few characters that I truly believe so much in that if I have the promotion credits, the second I see him in the Red Star section, it's a done deal. Maria Hill with Cap. I mean, Jesus. I mean, to begin with, I mean, Luke, Colleen, and Cheap are amazing characters to begin with. When you add in the sustain of Maria Hill and the taunt sustain from Captain America Sam, oh my goodness. That's an amazing team. I think I might want to play that. Thank you for that suggestion. That could probably do some serious work. That's a lot of system. That mirrors a lot of what's happening right now. I think that what I have here is sort of bolstering a lot of what makes this team great. But you want to know what? If I wanted to do a big switch out of Moondragon, you see the thing with the reason why I'm going with Moondragon on mine is that she has that clear of all positive effects. Like when that happens, it's like an like moment, you know what I mean? Like all your goodies are just gone because Moondragon took them. Not only that, but if it goes past like turn 3, she drops down a defense down bomb on the entire group. I don't know if I can let that go by putting in one of the other heroes for hire. If I would put one in, it would definitely be Colleen. Because she's just got that massive amount of piercing damage going for her. Yeah, whew. I mean, it works out really nice if the fight even goes that far. So it's sort of like a cherry on top, you know? Like the fight goes great with the other 4. She's sort of like that little ace in the hole, you know? Like, oh, surprise, bitch. Yeah, you took my Shang-Chi. Oh, sorry about that. I'm trying to stop cussing so much. There are quite a few people that watch the show on YouTube that watch it with their son or daughter, so I'm trying to be a little more careful about it. I'm not bending the knee. I'm just trying to be considerate. All Alright, so who... These guys definitely don't have it. I'm about to nuke the shit out of this team. Ooh, God, I did it again! I'm sorry, like, yesterday I did a video series, you know, because it's Halloween month here in America, to do scary games. I don't really like playing scary games 'cause I'm not good at them because I get too freaked out. But my kids love laughing at me when I get scared. So I played Visage last night, and it's this puzzle horror game, which are like the worst because, you don't have the ability to fight back is what makes it even scarier. And so whole night I was like crapping myself. I'll put it up on YouTube, I promise. But oh my goodness, I didn't finish the game. It just it's a harder than normal puzzle game, I would have to say. It didn't help that, you know, I had my kids, like, you know, backseat driving, watching, like, on Discord so I can get their reactions from it. And my daughter sneaks up behind me in a part of the video and freaks me out. I'm telling you, daughter, that's coming back. Oh, you're gonna regret it. But if you're like into horror games, though, I do recommend that one, especially if you got Game Pass, because that's why I gave it a shot, and it's pretty awesome. I know they really put in this Visage game. Sorry, in this Visage game, I don't know if I'm saying that right, or Visage, but they really play that part of the game up. Like, you know it's supposed to be scary, right? So they keep messing with you the entire time. And it's got this really cool mechanic in the game called sanity. And you get this little symbol in the bottom left-hand side of the screen. So if you sit in the dark too long, or you're in your own thoughts for too long, you know, you lose your sanity a little bit more. And it was a really cool mechanic. I never really played something like that before. And oh man, did it work. Ding. Oh, it was, man, because like you're trying to, like, there's certain things in that game where, like, you know, the spirits are sort of like showing up. They freak you out, but there are certain ones that are trying to help you, you know, along, give you clues, that kind of thing. And you catch yourself in these moments where you're trying to think for just a moment, and you don't realize it, but your sanity's like, you're losing it a little bit. And then when you lose that meter, that sanity meter, that's when more like paranormal events can actually happen. So it freaks you out, like like it kept whatever was going on in the house kept like turning off light switches and stuff, and I was like, no sir, no sir. That's my bravery, like, battle cry. You know what I need? I need another good Need for Speed game. I know the delay in this one is like almost entirely. Ooh, this is gonna be big. What you got? You got that Colleen? I'm not so sure you got this one. I know you got that big number, but I'm not so sure you got this. Not without a defense down. I'm gonna outspeed these guys. I'm gonna take out Colleen's big ult. You see, Dr. Octavius practically... Look, I'm going to tell you this right now. If you're almost always going to see Shang-Chi out there. So, like, when you're coming up with teams, what you need to realize right away is, like, just memorize what traits Shang-Chi has. If he is going to be there, you got to know, you can't have characters like Doc Ock in here. He like self-destructs his own team with Shang-Chi on the field. That's a lot of positive effects, and not only that, but like versus Shang-Chi, regenerations are the devil. They're the worst kind of positive effect for Shang-Chi to take advantage of. There we go. Thank you. And we're gonna go after Doc since he's got that defense down anyways. I bet you these guys, I bet you my team ate up 6 mil. At least. I don't know. There was no recovery, so maybe not. There was not a lot of recovery anyways. Well, thank you for coming by, Shifty1. It was awesome talking to you. No, there was no real recovery there, so that's probably why. An error in matchmaking. No one wants to fight you. Please come again when you're not so strong. I'm just bullshitting. Well, sorry guys. A lot of that doesn't matter. You just gotta have fun, and that's rule number 1 in gaming. I always tell you guys that at the end of the show. See, this is the team. This is the team right here. At 854, yeah, I could lose this one. It's all gonna depend on the speed right now. And how big that Shang-Chi is. Ooh, you're 85. Are you 85 all around on that? He is, but he only has 4 red stars on him. Goes to show you that sometimes confidence in your enemy is misplaced. You see, what I think this comp's problem is that Shang-Chi's got no support on what's going on here. That defense down is a really great idea, but speed is king. Speed and speed bar. I mean, he's got it right here, though, with Nick Fury and Sam. I bet you if this Shang-Chi had another star, I probably would have lost this one. It's hard to say. I don't know. There was a lot of recovery on my end with Maria Hill here and Sam. So I think I had what it would take. I normally see like a big kill shot on my Shang-Chi. One of the reasons why I designed this comp to begin with. Alright. You know, after this one, I think I'll throw in Wolverine to see how he does. Maybe Wolverine and Sabertooth. Just Wolverine. Because I need Nick Fury there, no matter what. Like, more times than not, I'm not needing Moondragon. She's just really cool to have. Alright, quick take. Who you sending me? Daddy needs to eat. No taunt. Early defense down, but they don't have the speed to beat me. I hope I'm wrong, because this would be really cool. I'm going after Shatterstar. That's a big Shatterstar. Yeah, he needs to go-go. Floki? That's an amazing name, by the way. I love that. I'm gonna go after Moondragon because she can't revive. Alright. Last one, and then, because that'll be 100%, like, super fast, too. So this is an outstanding team. I mean, I would consider Moondragon on this comp so far, like, the backup character. She can get flipped out, and I'll probably still win. But having a character like Wolverine... Now, I gotta tell you something about Wolverine, guys. Just for the giggles... I wanted to see what Sabertooth and Wolverine could do in Doom 1, in the mutant section. So I took them in along with my trio of Astonishing X-Men so I can keep the speed going high and the assists going up as well. And I put them in on that boss node. It didn't go great. I mean, I still one-shotted it. But I gotta tell you, Wolverine went into that pocket in the corner where Doom, Squirrel Girl, and Frost is, and almost one-shot them completely. Just saying. Probably a great character to keep in mind if, like, that's the kind of strategy you need to have. Get that corner taken care of, you know, burn a team. Maybe, I don't know. But, I mean, that's an iffy one because my Wolverine's pretty beefy, and that's completely by luck and accident. I mean, I pulled a 6, like, a while back on him, and I was just like, ugh. But I'm now... probably like many people with Nebula, like, yes. Who knows, man? If you guys been getting all those 6 red stars, the 7 red stars for your Ravagers, you might have something coming to you. I keep hearing rework. I would think the rework would only be cool if they're adding a couple characters that might boost that team up. I would say adding a character like Taserface would be amazing. Be like a legendary character, Taserface. Yeah, Doc Ock's gonna kill this team. That early taunt doesn't mean much without Jubilee. I'm gonna be honest with you. With this particular team, I'm wasting my time. I gotta wait till Ock uses his ult before I taunt. I am planning on wiping that as soon as he flips. But but right now he's just going a bit slow. And that's okay, because that was the plan. I'll save that. Ooh, that's a good one. Thanks, Hawk. Alright, that's turn. Let's see what this Wolverine can do. Have a little bit of goofy fun at the end of the video here. So, as it stands, I'll pull up the team here real quick. This team, even in this stream or video, whichever you might be watching, this team banked me 100% wins. Let's see my objectives, see how deeply I got into those. Okay, so I killed just about everything. Not today, obviously, but you know, when the new traits, when new mendings come out, I move things around, seeing what teams and what characters work really well, and then come up with a final comp and just zoom through everything and make sure that I have a nice show for you guys. And so that's how far I went with this team. And I'm going to tell you right now, as soon as I decided for this team to be the final comp, it went 100% from beginning to end. There wasn't a single set of characters out there that could do me in at all. I will tell you, though, there was a couple people that did have some really big Sabertooth and Wolverine combos that went in there, and that actually almost did it. So be aware. Let's go ahead and do that right now. What the plan will be is Wolverine always goes first, and so what I'm going to try to do here is taunt early to try to protect these two. They do have a lot of self-healing, so there isn't a lot of need for any kind of real big healing, but I'm going to keep it there nevertheless. Sabertooth, move your foot back, bruh. I think we need to move the center position on this display a little bit there, guys. And Wolverine's not this tall. He looks like he's like average height with everybody else right now. Ooh, boy. Today's flavor is grape bubblegum for Raise Energy, everybody. Quick commercial, I do represent Raise Energy. It's an electrolyte filled energy drink. If you guys want to buy some at repsports.com, that's REPP sports.com, you can save 15% off your entire order, but just by using the coupon code Justice3Gaming. And everything that you spend on the site goes towards supporting the channel. So early taunt, Shang-Chi, Crack Panther, that's amazing. I love it. And I wish I could slow it down because the animations for these guys are so visceral. Oh my god. Yo, Weapon X is gonna be so nasty. That's just two of them. I do have Silver Samurai. I did an unlock video the other day. But it's not out yet. Oh, and that was a really one-sided victory, though. Were they trying to take advantage of a power gap? I think so. I think Crack Panther tried to dump the power a little bit to try to give Black Bolt here a little bit of room to run. Doesn't hurt that you got a really big Carnage. Nope, not even close. Yeah, they probably quit. Otto will be fighting this fight today. I think it's switching over to the auto right now. No, maybe not. I would have seen a decision happen. They went for Maria Hill right away. I think there's some decision making going on here. I can tell you right now, I'm going anti-venom, X23, and then I'm going to start working out Black Bolt. What's up, Black Bolt? Oh my god, this is turning out so much better than I thought it would. It doesn't hurt that I'm like popping like 100 plus every single fight so far though. Let's see how far this goes, man. I gotta keep it under control though. I can't be here all day. gotta cut up this video and get it out there for the YouTube subscribers. Oof, man, it's another one. This one at least has a Captain Sam in it. Oh, they got Sabertooth and Wolverine too. This could be more interesting than I thought. Just FYI, I have Striker on Sabertooth and Raider on Wolverine. ISO blue. Not class 3 yet, but we're getting there. Wow, these are going a lot faster than my other team. It doesn't hurt. I mean, I'm getting mismatches here, but I mean, there's nothing you can really do about that. Here we go. This one's not too bad. That Doc Ock is going to kill this team, though. Slow and all those regenerations, that's extra damage for Black Bolt. But, you know, we got Captain Marvel's booty here, and, I mean, that's a plus. And so comes forth the apocalypse. Thank you, Doc. It's like the only character I can get Shang-Chi, like, he will miss that. Like, I swear the other evasion characters that he hits with that, he always hits them. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just, like, thinking that it does that in my head. No, maybe this is the team I should have went with. I mean, they're going to run awfully fast. I'm kind of glad I invested in Sabertooth way back when he was on my one of my main defenses, because now I don't have to work him at all. And it's kind of the same with Wolverine in a way. Wolverine had more work that I had to put into him than anything. I've never had a use for him ever. So when it came around for this Weapon X program, I was down. His entire kit though was untouched. I say, who goes? Venom, anti-venom goes. Ooh, this is gonna be nasty. Yo, this is pretty nutty. Let's see if I can get away with replacing Sam with Silver Samurai. Let's see what happens. I would, if I were Wolf here, I would absolutely go for Silver Samurai, because I know he's only got 3 red stars. Ooh, nice job. Pretty cool, man. We'll do a few of these. For the funsies. Oh, wow. Silver Samurai is about to take a L big time. Really? Yeah, I suppose that makes sense. Ooh, ouch, 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 ouch! Oh my goodness! He just got pummeled there. That's a really good comp. I like that. I wonder if it'll work for me. Let's see if we get Shatterstar in there and see what happens. Where are you there, buddy? My Shatterstar's not that great, but I just want to see what happens. For anybody that might just be joining, we've already finished up our 10 fights. If you just want to scroll back to the beginning and see the original team there. Just kind of having fun, just rolling through things right now. Ooh, man. God! That Sabertooth is humongous. And this team, yeah, my team's done. That is a great team, by the way. Like, there's no beating this team right here. Why didn't I get this team earlier? Kush, where were you at, man? Yeah, that team's like just way too much. There's so much goodness going on in that comp. Alright, let's get the original up. Hopefully we can catch one of those big teams right there. And make sure that our findings are still pretty solid. Alright, so I went with Maria in the center. Oh yeah, that's right. Shang-Chi, top right. Captain Sam on the right, but I need Nick Fury for the speed up. And then him on the right, and then I had Moondragon on the edge. Hopefully we can pick up one of these big teams that keep popping up. Especially that Sabertooth, Wolverine, Shatterstar Longshot. I wonder if they're getting mutant synergies. Nope, we're getting the same garbage that we got before. And Dr. Octavius just absolutely destroying every team he touches right now because of Shang-Chi. Actually, probably should have waited on that one. Just wanted to trigger that evasion. Where did that energy come from? Who's giving out energy? Oh yeah, Sam. But I didn't taunt. Someone's getting a passive energy. Is Shang-Chi doing that? I gotta look at his kit real quick. Yeah, that team's still solid. That's 100%. Like, all the way from beginning to end. Let me look at Shang-Chi's kit real quick. Somebody was giving energy out there. I thought it was Sam because obviously his taunt does it. That's war stuff, but that doesn't matter. Was it something about the way? No. Deadly hands. I don't know where that energy was coming. It had to have been Sam. I don't think anybody's got like a passive like energy per death kind of thing going on. Ookies. Alright, well, there you have it. Justice 3 Gaming. This is the comp that I absolutely destroyed RTA on this round of bannings. We have Captain Sam, Shang-Chi, Maria Hill, Nick Fury, and Moondragon. Moondragon is the ace in my pocket because this team over here in the corner does an excellent job of giving a very strong turn 1. Nick Fury is speeding up that side of the squad. More than likely, I always use Sam's ult for the extra speed bar that can come with it to make sure my guys get to go first. Shang-Chi hitting the entire field with a reduction in speed bar for the enemy, giving more actions towards Maria Hill and Moondragon taking place. And if there's any positive statuses, Moondragon can wipe them out completely, and she's got the focus to do it. And if the fight takes a little bit too long, like my sustain might be too high and the enemy can't quite take me down, well, Moondragon drops a defense down bomb while healing the group at the same time. This group was absolutely amazing. It was a great comp to come up with all the different bannings. I mean, this was actually a little bit more of a difficult scenario. If I didn't have any of these characters, I'd have to be putting up with this monster comp of Shatterstar, Longshot, Nick Fury, and Sabertooth and Wolverine. And just the bleeds alone from Sabertooth and Wolverine are absolutely devastating. So adding a little Black Bolt in there just makes sense. You know, on their turn, their life will trigger his passive every single time. Excellent, excellent comp for any of you guys out there who are using it. Well, thank you so much for coming by and watching this show. If you did enjoy yourself, please consider following me right here on twitch.tv/Justice3Gaming. If you're a bigger fan of YouTube and you're watching this video right here, don't forget to like this video, comment on it, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that notifications bell so you know when I'm uploading the most brand new, amazing, fantastic Today in RTA episode just for you guys. So thank you so much for coming by. I wish you all passion, love, and gaming. And never forget, rule number 1 of gaming is you go where the fun is, and that's what I've done here today. Thanks again for dropping by, and I'll see you guys in the next show.